Welcome to RSW Creative's stained glass video. Today we're going to go over the safety and tools needed for doing stained glass projects. Now I know some of you probably already had some experience, but this is for people who want to start and be able to see what they need. We're going to go over the tools and safety like I said. First thing, eyewear. Protect your eyeballs because you are going to be cutting glass and chips will fly. Apron, so you don't get the glass chips all over you and end up cutting you or somebody else. Closed shoes, like tennis shoes, boots, what have you, because like as before, glass shards are going to fly. Okay, so now we're going to go over the different types of tools needed for this job. Oh yes, if you're a little leery about handling glass, I would recommend gloves or finger guards because you are going to work with glass and you know glass cuts. First tool we're going to use are the cutters. We have two different kinds here. We have the standard glass cutter. It has the piece here so you can break glass, and a ball to tap to make the cut run. We have a pistol grip shifter, as I call it. It is comfortable. You hold it just like this, and you can control it better. This is a pencil cutter. This is a pistol grip. Use whichever is comfortable for you. All right, next on the list is once you made your cuts, you have your running pliers. You slide them over where your cut is, hit, and it splits the glass where you cut.
Is that what the line's for?
Yes, the line, you line it up with where your cut is, and you'll be able to break it, as I'll demonstrate in a little bit later. This one is called a grozier. It is used for breaking small cuts, arcs, or if you have a very narrow piece that you need to get hold of, you grab hold of it and pull down and you're off. These look like wire cutters, they're lead cutters. These are designed to cut your solder so you don't have to hold the whole spool unless you're comfortable like that. And it's also good for cutting your foil. I use scissors, but you do what's comfortable and right for you. Here we have the foil. Two different kinds, markers for laying out your projects. On different glass, I use gray for the dark colors, black for clear and white. This is a fid. When you foil, we'll go over all this next week on the next video. The fid, when you put your foil on, you use it to rub it down to make it adhere to the glass. Two different foil. You have your 3/16, 1/4 inch. I use 1/4 inch a lot, except on real small, narrow pieces, because if you use 1/4 inch, you're not going to have much of the glass showing. So there is the two choices you have. When you're cutting glass, you're going to have scrap. Trash can. Something that you can put scrap glass in. And if the can gets full, you just tape it up real heavy and the lid on it, write glass shards on it, and you can put it in the trash. So that way the trash people ain't going to get cut when they're searching through the glass. Over here, we're going to go with soldering irons. There's multiple types out there. Folks, use what is comfortable for you. This is the normal kit that you get. It can be used for wood burning, soldering, and that will be easy to use. This one even has a temperature control on it. I use this one here as a Tiswall. I can adjust the temperature on it because I do different solder type techniques. So you go back and do whatever's comfortable for you, whatever you have on hand. stained glass is an expensive hobby. You have to have foil, you have to have this, and let me get out of the way. Your tools. One necessity tool for stained glass if you're doing foil is the grinder. You will need one of these to foil. Because if you try to put foil over rough cut glass, it's not going to stick.
And where do you get that from?
You can buy these at Hobby Lobby, Amazon, or just about any stained glass place. One place that I use in particular is Anything Stained Glass. They're online, you can get on there, order. You can order glass, all the tools needed. Saws. I have two different types of saws, which we'll get into use later on in another video. Any of the tools here, you can purchase them at Amazon, Hobby Lobby, anything stained glass, that is fine. Okay, next week's project, before I get into showing you the cuts that you can do, next week's project is going to be this fox. Now this one here I've cut, it's all rough cut, I gotta grind it all down, but we're going to have this. I want to give you enough time to get the materials together so you can do it along with me. I will be doing another one on the camera, so you just get your pieces together and be ready to go. You need red, a type of white, doesn't matter how white it is, it can be dirty white like I have, and a little black. Which scrap pieces, if you are a stained glass person already, you can use scrap pieces because a lot of, as you see, the pieces aren't very big.
So where can they get this photo of this fox?
When we get ready for the next video, we're going to post this picture on our Facebook page, RSW Creatives. We'll put it there, you can copy it and then print it out, and we can make it, you can make the video any size you want.
Just one copy?
Make 2 copies.
Okay.
One to lay it out on, as you see I have done, and the second one to where you can cut to use for pattern. I will show you that in next week's video because that's the basic beginner. So I'll show you how to do all this and transfer it to the glass so you can cut it.
All right, so we go to Facebook and we go to RSW Creatives.
So let me show you now the different cuts that you can do. Again, if you've already had some experience with stained glass, you already know a lot of this. Glass only breaks 2 ways, straight up and down or across. So basically you're just gonna go. That sound tells you got a good cut, a bead on it. You take your runner pliers and you put it lined up, squeeze, and there you go. Same way with going across. Now you can get a little fancy.
Amazing.
You can even do arcs. Always try to get the best position to put your running pliers. Oh, that one broke right across the seam.
And that's glass.
Yep. Glass will tell what it'll do. If you get into something like this, that little ball on the back, tap, and it'll break it right off.
Amazing.
That is going to just about do it for this week's video. I will get that picture put up on the Facebook so that way you can get it printed out and get everything together. And I hope to see you again. Have a good day and good luck on your starting stained glass.